Firehouse Norfolk reporting for duty one more time here in the 757, night 3 of the Firefighters headlining stop here in the Tidewater region, and it is the final headliner for the Firefighters here in 2025, dropping 2 heartbreakers to the party animals in back-to-back nights here in Harbor Park. Can they find a way to get one here at the end of their Spotlight Tour? Thank you for joining us here one more time on our Fire Station channel. I'm Zach Staten, your Fireside Chatter. What a game we saw last night. If you thought Thursday night a 1-point game was good, boy, we had something in store for you here at Harbor Park. 3 rounds of showdowns. Unbelievable stuff developing here at Harbor Park. It was a tremendous atmosphere, tremendous scenes. When we came here to the 757, Tanner Thomas danced, Marshall Schill broke through a couple of walls, and ultimately the party animals were able to dethrone the Firefighters in 3 rounds of showdowns. Unbelievable here. And now tonight the party animals can go for the sweep, or there's an opportunity here for the Firefighters to dethrone the team with the best record in all of Banana Ball. And an opportunity also to just get a little bit of momentum. Opportunity just to get a little momentum as they go to the end of their Firefighter headlining tour. We do our starting pitcher matchup right here. Dalton Ponce and Neil Lang will go at it here. Ponce, a tremendous pitcher out of the Party Animals Rage Cage. Meanwhile, Neil Lang, been one of the longer tenured Banana Ballers. He's been very impressive. He did say he had a little bit of issues going on in Salem, so likes to find a way to get a little bit quicker here as we go through our last game here on the Firefighter headlining tour. We've had such a memory lane here on our Firefighter headlining tour over the last month. We've had entrances, we've had some unbelievable scenes. We've even crowned ourselves a fire marshal in Marshall Schill. All right, brother, it's our last game. How you gonna act?
I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna pull out the full station today. We're opening all the bay doors. We're sending rescue. We're sending fire. We're sending search and rescue, baby. We're bringing it all today, so let's go.
We're dispatching here from the fire marshal. We'll see you out here soon, sir. We've met characters, we've met cast, we've met crews, and now tonight we get one more chance to make those memories, and we talk about that with our chief and head coach, that's Val Perez. Coach, how cool has this last month been to be a part of a headlining tour like we've had?
It has been incredible. We've had 3 different headlining series. Every single one of them gets hotter and hotter every single time we go. The fans are bringing it. Every one of them has been sold out. It's been incredible.
When you took over as the leader of this team last year, could you have ever imagined we'd be filling stadiums like we have here tonight in Harbor Park?
Last year, part of the mission was fan conversion. We're the newest team around, so we're trying to make these connections with fans and win them over. And as you can tell by the sold-out crowd, we're doing pretty good at that.
Val Perez has been awesome at making decisions throughout the year, but I think we've got a chance to talk to you as a player a little bit later.
Yeah, stay tuned. We'll see what happens.
That's a heck of a tease here. We thank Val Perez for joining us. You've met the characters. Now let's see how they play the game with Virtual Jesse.
The name of the game is Banana Ball, and this is the fastest, most entertaining game in sports. Rule number 1, win the inning, win the point. If you score the most runs in an inning, you get a point. The most points win the game. But in the last inning of Banana Ball, every run counts as a point. Rule number 2, there is a 2-hour time limit. No new inning can start when the clock hits 0. Rule number 3, if you step out of the batter's box, it is a strike. Rule number 4, no bunting. If you bunt, you're thrown out of the game. Rule number 5, batters can steal first. Rule number 6, no walks allowed. It becomes a ball 4 sprint until every position player touches the ball. Rule number 7, no mound visits. Nope. Rule number 8, if a fan catches a foul ball, it is an out. In Banana Ball, everything's in play, so you better be ready. Rule number 9, the Showdown Tiebreaker. If the game is tied at the end of 9 innings, or when time expires, it is pitcher versus hitter with 1 fielder, and the hitter has to score. Rule number 10, the Banana Ball Challenge Rule. You, the fans, have the opportunity to challenge a ruling on the field. Rule number 11, the Golden Batter Rule. A team can send up any batter to hit in any spot in the lineup. This is guaranteeing the best possible matchup at the end of the game when it matters most. These are the official rules of Banana Ball.
Virtual Jesse for bringing us back here into the fire station here in Norfolk as we start getting our cast and crew brought into Harbor Park here. Our fire line up in the stands. They're bringing a little rhythm. We got the players handing out necklaces. The calendar crew is about ready to make their entrance as well. Bo the Beaver's coming out. We might even see Chief. Let's see if we can meet him live here as our cast and crew starts marching in.
Get your hands up in the air and get those hands clapping. Oh, very good, Harbor Park. You want to keep those hands clapping, though, because it's time to meet the cast of the 2025 Firefighters. Oh man, this is great. Yeah, we're going to be having a whole lot of fun tonight with this cast, and they're coming down the third baseline all the way towards home right now. They're going to be drumming and running and keeping rhyme. Give it up for the Fire Line.
Emerson, can you say that one more time?
Oh, very good. They are strong and they are tough and coming to a calendar near you. Give it up for the calendar crew. Now let me tell you, a lot of people are asking, why is a beaver our mascot? Well, let me tell you, they are known as nature's firefighters. So please help us welcome our mascot, Bo the Beaver. He is our bat dog, and let me tell you, he is the hit of the night. Give it up for our bat dog, Chief. And of course, coming out of the barrel right at home plate, he is a firefighter and a rodeo clown. Give it up for Matt. Whoa! Let's hear it one more time for the cast of the 2025 Firefighters.
Norfolk can hardly contain the excitement for one more firefighter spotlight game. They need to get warmed up a little bit more though, so let's go to our athletic fan intro.
Ready. So we need everybody here on your feet. Everyone here at Harbor Park on your feet, and please help me welcome out to the field tonight's fan warm-up. She's 5 years old. Give it up for Kinsley. All right, Kinsley, you stand right by me, and I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen, all right? So you're going to dance down here on the field, and whatever moves you do, everyone here at Harbor Park is going to do exactly that. Kinsley, are you ready?
Yeah!
She says she's ready. Let's get it going. All right, what dance moves we got? Uh-oh, it looks like we got jumping jacks. Uh-oh. It's leg day down here on the field in the Banana Ball Fire Department, and we got some stretches going. Kinsley, there we go. Wow. All right, we're raising the roof, we're raising the roof. We're outdoors, but oh, it looks like we're running, we're clawing a tree. Uh-oh, looks like we're touching our toes. I can't do that very well. Oh, we're jumping. We're jumping up and down, having a good time down here on the field. Uh-oh, let's clap it out, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for tonight's fan warm-up, 5-year-old Kinsley.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and firefighter enthusiasts from around the world, tonight, you and thousands of your friends here live, and millions more watching at home, have gathered here to witness something beyond your wildest imagination. From Kalamazoo to Timbuktu, from the Isle of Man to Tokyo, Japan, the firefighter maniacs come from across the globe to witness this. This is not baseball. This is the firehouse, where the hottest, hungriest, and most heroic players are forged. This is a game of the fans, by the fans, and for the fans. But this is not your granddad's pastime. This is not just another night at the ballpark. This game is baseball by birth, fruit by name, and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the greatest of God. Now is the time for all 12,000 fans here in Norfolk, Virginia, to get on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is the hottest show in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Banana Ball!
And now, the starting lineup for your Firefighters. Leading off, ranging left field, number 19, South Tremble. Batting second, the extra hitter, number 3, Dalton Cornett. In the 3-hole, manning the hot corner, number 11, Logan Showtime Lacey. Batting cleanup, the designated hitter, number 24, Dakota D-Mac McFadden. In the 5-hole, the 4 from down under, number 15, Lance Spence. Batting 6th, manning station 1, number 8, Stephen Cullen. In the 7th slot, the hot shot at shortstop, number 10, Caden Peanut Green. In the 8-hole, ranging center field, number 9, Noah Bridges. Batting 9th, behind the plate, number 12, Zachary Bridges. And the decky, number 7, Mason Maxwell. The fireballer on the mound, starting pitcher, number 33, Neil Lay. The Firefighters are led by Battalion Chief Val Perez, Captain Corey Pye, and Lieutenant Drew Iniesta. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask all those who are able to please rise, uncover your heads, and turn towards the flag with your right hand over your heart for this evening's performance of our national anthem. Performing this evening, please welcome Naomi Glasgow with her rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you very much, Naomi Glasgow.
It's hot here in Harbor Park. We're going fuego, fuego one final time here on the spotlight, shining on the boys in the neon and the black. We are about as ready as we can possibly be to get this thing going between the animals and the fighters. Want to take you first to the Firefighter defense. It's led by a tricky duo over third base and shortstop. Logan Lacey, Peanut, Caden Green are a dynamic duo, nearly 30 trick plays between the two. They're as sure as they come. Watch out for South Trimble as well in the outfield. We told you in the pregame, but he is a magic man and he can make things go just about as quickly as possible. He's a disappearing man, he's a trickster, and he can do a lot of cool things with the banana ball. They'll go up against a very hot Party Animals lineup. As we wait to introduce you to our starting pitcher, Neil Lang. Just about ready to come on out of the dugout, getting himself a quick moment. Harbor Park, 12,000 plus here, ready to explode as the Firefighters take the mound one final time here in the 757. And look who we've got now. The man himself, the man of the hour. It's Neil Lang making his fourth start here of the Firefighters headlining tour. Last game when we had the spotlight on us, Neil, how we acted tonight?
I mean, we're juiced up. I know we didn't take the first two. Game 3 of a headliner, we got to walk away with here at least one dub. So we're ready for it tonight.
Your nickname amongst the team is Curly. Why is that?
Because I'm the greatest athlete alive.
Completely checks out, folks. That's Neil Lang. He's ready to rock and roll. We're ready to rock and roll here as well as we get one more Firefighter headliner under our belts. Let's take a look now as I run off the field. You're going to see me running a lot tonight, folks. Just know I'm going to be out of breath a lot. I'm going to be, hi, Ron Franklin. I'm going to be really out of breath, sweaty. It is very hot down here. I got a water bottle somewhere. But this is how we go. Neil Lang ready to rock and roll, but the lineup here for a tremendous party animal group led by the man with the X, Jake Skull, coming in batting over 400, just his first child with Avery, and he's been showing the dad strength quite a bit. He was tremendous in showdowns last night. The front runner for MVP here in Banana Ball, Jake Skoll, is part of a top half of the lineup that looks extremely good. Hello, Bradford Webb, flexing the muscles here at Harbor Park. You look at this lineup, Andy Cosgrove is tremendous. Reese Hampton has a very, very fiery bat. Jason Swan, Kinley Lumber onto the ball, and Bryson Bloomer had the game-winning hit last night in showdowns. A grand slam in the third round of those bad boys. Bryson Bloomer can be tremendous at any point in time you put the bat in his hand. So we are just about ready to go here on our Fireside broadcast. I'm Marshall Schill.
Normally we start a Banana Ball game off with Start the Clock. But today, here in the Firefighter Department, we're going to say ring the bell. So when I count down from 911, I need all of you to say ring the bell. All right, are we ready? 911.
Look at these beautiful fans here in Harbor Park, ready to go one final time. And we're party rocking already. Reese Lightning is the one to lead us off. Reese Hampton, 12th round pick of the Tigers in 2018. Marshall Schill's walking behind me. He's firing the mic, you heard him earlier, perhaps we'll hear him a little bit later. Reese, of course, playing in 2022 for the Bananas before switching on over to the Bad Boys in the pink, wearing the non-matching colors tonight, the pink and the black pants. That one takes a hop up the middle. Liam Spence, does he have it in him? Just a little too far off, but that's a great job to potentially save an extra bases hit from the Aussie at second base. Moves on over from left field. But just like that, one batter in and already one batter on here for the Party Animals. Let's say hello to Noah Fisher now, the Michigan native, coming into this series with a 263 average. 30 runs created here. He's just as dangerous, and he's about to proceed a part of the lineup that, quite frankly, is very hard to hit. I'm not entirely sure how anybody hits these things, and that right there was a foul ball to the screen. Now, I don't know how many of you have been in front of a dugout when a baseball game or a banana ball game of this level has been played, but these things hurt. Matt Wolf has saved my life on a couple of occasions. I believe Liam Spence saved my life on a couple of occasions from these foul balls. I'm very nervous. I'm gonna try to be protective. My fire helmet is somewhere around here. I've lost it. Probably shouldn't say that, as that ball gets into left field. South Trimble trying to catch up to it, but not before Noah Fisher gets all the way to second. Reese Hampton in his third, and the Party Animals off to a much better start here than they were last night. Went 4 innings without scoring a run, and then opened things up in the final 4 of the frame. Remember last night, first time the Firefighters have not played a full 9-inning game this season. Only went 8, the time expiring as the Fighters were trying to tie an inning up. They ultimately did, and that's why we went to showdowns as early as we did. So Neil Lang would like to find a little bit of momentum here as Jake Skoll comes in to operate. And boy, the man wearing the X has had everything coming up X this year. You look at his numbers, over 400 batting average. He leads Banana Ball in average. He leads Banana Ball in hits. He leads it in RBIs. There's a reason he is a front runner for the league's MVP. He swings and misses there. It's a 2-1 count. Got a lot of the gentlemen here trying to protect me. I'm standing behind Austin Temple. I'm standing behind Bradford Webb. They've all got active hands and ready to go. Jake Skoll at a 3-1 count. Could potentially see a ball 4 sprint here. But Skoll fouls that one down, and it'll work to a full count. Again, if you haven't seen Banana Ball before, a ball 4 sprint goes in place of a walk because we don't walk here in Banana Ball. The 3-2 from Lang. That one lined back over to Peanut. Caden Green will stop that from getting to the outfield, but there's no play to be made at first. A run will score in the form of Reese Hampton, and the Party Animals are party rocking early. So we're already having a little fun here for the party animals. Runners on first and second are runs across, and they haven't even recorded an out yet so far in this one. Oh boy.
I thought I could use something. Hang on a second.
What?
No, what's going on?
What is it? What is Star Wars about? No. Well, wait. What's Star Wars?
This week, a hot new bombshell enters the villa.
My name's Andy. I'm 28 years old from Seattle, Washington, and I was on season 5 of Love Island, Australia. I joined the Party Animals this year, but before that, I played 4 years overseas. And I may be engaged now, but I've hit home runs on every continent I've been to.
Well, this is sure nuts. Andy Cosgrove's supposed to be at the plate. Instead, he's out doing donuts and jet skiing. If you're a Love Island fan, you are in for a treat because this dude was on there in season 5, Love Island Australia. He did not have an Australian accent before. I'm not sure if he has one afterwards, but boy, when he's not making reality TV, he is making banana balls disappear quick, fast, and in a hurry. His numbers going well into the 350s on the average. If you look at what he's put up, if Jake Skoll was not on this team, the Party Animals would still have maybe the best player in banana ball with the way that he hits, the runs he creates, and the moments that he makes. That's over to Lacey. He tags over at third, sends it over to Liam Spence, but could not bring it in. So he gets the force of Noah Fisher at third, but can't turn the double play to Liam Spence over at second, so runners will stay at first and second. And now, let's turn our attention to the man in number 8, Bryson Bloomer. He has the first Grand Slam in banana ball history and had a Grand Slam and showdowns that won the thing last night. That's a foul ball that goes into the stands. Remember, you have to catch that thing directly in the air. It's got to be a clean catch here for it to count as a fan-caught foul ball. And so Bryson Bloomer down 0-1, but he comes in with a heck of a lot of confidence. And a pickle here, Jake Skoll. He is a former walk-on for Georgia football, but he's not going to be able to outrun the former Volunteer. Went out of the baseline anyway to avoid the tag, so he's out. Now, very critical there is Andy Cosgrove. Did make it over to second base, not on a jet ski, on his feet. So Cosgrove is in scoring position, but there are 2 away, and for the Firefighters. If the Firefighters can get out of this frame with just 1 run of damage done, that would certainly be music to Neil Lang's ears. The 0-2, a little down. Got a lot of notes to keep up with here down the field, as they're all blowing in the wind. But Bloomer stays alive. Tried out for the Bananas after the final CPL season, made the team with the Animals, and has stuck with it ever since. Has made some history, milestone moments. We saw last night he can come up in electric spots as well. The full count. Hit back up the middle to Peanut. Just fields that thing cleanly and over to Stephen Cullen, and that is out number 3. So only 1 run of damage against Neil Lang and the Firefighters. They certainly needed that. Now they have an opportunity to respond in the bottom half of the frame. Let's go to the bottom of the first inning, and let's go to the Party Animals defense, and it is led by a tremendous second baseman in Dustin Baber, a man on a mission, trying to not only overtake as the Party Animals trick play out guy, but also maybe give Ryan Cox a little run for his money. He's got a long way to try to get there. But Dustin Baber, the leprechaun himself, can do a lot of good things when he gets to second base. You also want to pay attention. Sal Jacobo over at shortstop is in place of Chase Acuff, who before his injury was on a torrent pace for trick plays, had 88 before he broke his shin in June. Acuff could very well be very important when he comes back. Joe Lytle, you got anything to say to Firefighter Virtual Land?
Say again?
You have anything to say to our Firefighter viewing audience?
Go Firefighters, and I love the Firefighters, and I love you, and hi, Mom, I love you so much.
You're incredible. That's Joe Lytle, folks. The lineup for the Firefighters will start with the hometown kid, South Trimble, and he gets ready here to lead off in his hometown. And well, hi, South Trimble. How you doing, brother?
How you doing, sir?
Let's go ahead and walk you up here while you're ready to go. South, last night you got to scale the ladder in front of your home fans.
Yeah.
You must have felt like a king.
Oh, definitely. On top of the world, literally. It was a great feeling. Just glad I could score a run and do a little run celebration here in Norfolk, you know?
Do you feel like you're playing on the fields of your heroes here?
Absolutely. I feel just like all the guys I looked up to as a kid, and I can't explain the feeling right now.
Cox High School certainly proud of the man. Let's see if he can knock one out of the park and make another ball disappear. South Trimble coming to the plate. He's got about 15,000 people with him this weekend, or at least that's what it's felt like. Anytime I say South is from Virginia Beach, this place just explodes, whether they're from a beach district school or not. But that's going to go on over to Sal Jacobo, over to Jason Swan, through the legs, and that's one down with a trick play as South Trimble takes a seat just one pitch into this one. Now DC3 will come up to the plate. He is the king of the kick and the king of the swing. Only batter on the Firefighters right now to be going over 300 on average. He leads the team in home runs. He leads the team in RBIs. By the way, if we look down the first base line, Matt Wolf is standing in front of a fan in his rodeo barrel. He's calling this the fan in the can after his rodeo clown day. So he's got a fan from the stands who's just going to watch right there. He'll protect them. He's got his glove on, you see. But that's a unique place to watch a banana ball game from the first base line while Corey Pye, who's coaching at first, and Matt Wolf are protecting you in a barrel designed to be run over by a bull. Cornette swings and misses. And the inning is going to rely on the suave shoulders of Logan Lacey. The man they call Showtime can do some tremendous things at the plate. He's had a hard time over the last couple of weeks, but if he can get on base here, presents an opportunity to get the veteran of the group, D-Mac, Dakota McFadden, up there. Meanwhile, we failed to tell you a lot about the Party Animals pitcher, Dalton Ponce, and we might have to wait to the second inning. Bloomer, a little bit of a late throw, but he still got it through the legs and over to Jason Swan. And the side is retired. That is 1 minute and 48 seconds for the Party Animals. And in quick fashion, they've got a 1-0 lead. And hey, I've got a junior firefighter hat on, so let's go meet a few other junior firefighters here at Harbor Park. I want to go give this hat to a kid, by the way. Let me go see what I can do. Oh, my hat fell off. Okay, I got it back. Woo! Here we go. Who wants a hat? Who wants a hat? That man pulled his shirt up in front of me. All right, hold on. We got a Yankee fan here. Hold on. I'll give it to you. There you go. What's your name?
Savannah.
Savannah, are you having fun, Savannah?
Yes.
She's having fun. Let's go, junior firefighters, folks. All right, I've caught my breath. I've talked to Savannah. She's a pal, she's a friend now. And we're gonna say hello to Tanner Thomas, who's batting .250, and he has had some unbelievably clutch hits here since we started the series in Norfolk. The former Virginia Tech Hokie coming back to a stadium he played in while he was at school in Blacksburg. He's had a 2 RBI single on Thursday to break an inning open, had an RBI double yesterday, and he's gonna have a hit here as he goes over to South Trimble. We couldn't find it in the sun. Lets it fall in front of him, and Tanner Tender Thomas is aboard. Hello to Jason Swan at the dish. Neil Lang checking over on Tanner Thomas. Would like tonight to see Javon Ray and Jason Swan go up against each other. Of course, they were longtime teammates at Georgia Southern. They've released Instagram videos about it, TikToks about it. We'll see if the two former Eagles will do battle tonight. Over to South Trimble, who makes the play. That time, able to find it amongst the big star in our galaxy. And now it's time to meet a real life, yes, a real life leprechaun here in Dustin Baber. Knocked over a water bottle. I'll put that one back up for you. Baber, of course, a master of the trick plays. Chasing down Chase Acuff's 88. And he'd like to do a little damage here at the plate as well with a runner on. We have checked, by the way, and yes, he is a real leprechaun, folks. At some point, he'll chug a beverage, and when he does chug that beverage, I'll have the stopwatch out ready to time it. And now, because I have a camera fully on me at times, I will tell you when Dustin Baber chugs it, and I will tell you the actual time. Hi, Christian Dearman. Might be hearing from him later, and that will do the job for Baber. Back over to Trimble, who's had a very busy inning so far. All 3 banana balls hit over to him in left field, and he'll have to keep going. And now, the unique part of banana ball is that the coaches can sometimes get in and play themselves. And how about Mike Vivacis, otherwise known now from this point on, is Coach Vava. He's catching tonight. 191 is what he bats. We saw him in the original Banana Land, and he sends one back over to Trimble. Is he going to be able to get over there? Trimble with the diving catch! South Trimble! He didn't have to get it with his cap, but he still made the ball disappear. How did he get up to that one? We're watching it on the video board here in the stadium. He somehow caught that up to that banana ball. And he's had 4 straight banana balls hit up to him, and he's made the play on a couple. Over into the screen, and that one will drop. We have told fans all weekend, by the way, that we're close to breaking a banana ball record for fan caught foul balls. We just got to get 3 more here tonight. We've had 2 nights all to ourselves. Now tonight the Bananas are playing over on ESPN. Hope you're watching on double screens, by the way, because we love banana ball here. We can still get 3 fan caught foul balls and just ensure that Norfolk is the one to do it without giving anybody else any credit. But the fans have only been able to get 1 out when the ball is hit to them. Jacobo, man, that one went off the mask of our home plate umpire. Man, that one looked like it could have, really done some damage, but it doesn't. Our guy behind the dish, Jake Moore, shows some toughness and finds a way to stick in there. Zachary Bridges also checking in on him. Zach Bridges, good dude. But we already knew that without him trying to check. Runner is at second base. That would be Tanner Thomas. 2 away after the unbelievable inning that South Trimble seems to be going through right now. Has had all 4 balls put in play to him, but yet he seems to keep finding ways to be effective when he needs to be. Another chance for the fans. That's a screamer. I think that one went to the parking lot. We've got fans running to chase it. It's got to be able to snag it out of the air, friends. Jacobo over to right field. Hello, Mason Maxwell. Just haul that one in yourself. No problem. No harm, no foul. And just 1 runner is all that will be allowed here as we move on to the second inning. And tonight is the final time we bring you the fire alarm while we're the headlining team. We've had some unbelievable predictions, but only one has come true, and it was when I said my hometown in Salem would catch a fan-caught foul ball in Game 1, and they did so 2 weekends ago. Tonight, I think it's pretty sentimental. It's our final time here being the spotlight team. I want the firefighters to be able to celebrate. I want us to sound the alarms from here all the way up to Newport News. I want all 7 cities here in Hampton Roads to be able to say they saw a firefighter win. So that's my prediction tonight. The fire alarm is very simple. The boys in the black and neon are going to get a win. They took one from the Party Animals back in Grand Rapids. I think they get one tonight. They're already in a little bit of a 1-point hole, but we've seen them come back from that. They were down as many as 3 points on Thursday night, came back to nearly tie it up in the 9th frame. I think the firefighters are going to get a win. And if they do, there's water cannons over here. I'm going to spray on a bunch of people. I've got my fire helmet for my father-in-law, who is a longtime member of the Carsville Volunteer Firefighter Department here in Hampton Roads. I will go get that and put it on a random fan. I don't know. We will go nuts here if the firefighters win. That's our fire alarm. We're going to get a firefighter win one way or not. Here we go. Dalton Ponce is the pitcher. Let's tell you a little more about him as he goes up against Dakota McFadden. Ponce coming to us via Fontana, California. This is his 7th start on the season. Had decided he was done playing on the diamond after the 2023 Major League Baseball Draft League. That's up into the air. And I think that one went out of the park no matter what. Was done playing after the MLB Draft League in 2023, but then discovered banana ball while watching the 2023 World Tour from Trenton, New Jersey. Who says nothing good has come out of Trenton? Told coaches immediately he wanted to give this thing a shot, and boy, it's been very effective. 426 on the mound. That will certainly go down as another one gets launched up to where I'm usually sitting. I'm not there. There's a 10-foot net over in the press box. I'm not there to have it, so someone who I hope gets that net and maybe catches a foul ball up there. The Ponce will almost certainly have that minutes per inning go down as Bryson Bloomer through the legs and Jason Swan digs it out. Right now the trick plays are going all the way for the Party Animals. Let's meet our firefighter of the night.
Escorting him to the plate is our firefighter of the night, Patrick Martin. Patrick has served your community at the Chesapeake Fire Department for 35 years. Fans, please make some noise for our firefighter of the night, Patrick Martin.
We're so appreciative of all the firefighters here at Harbor Park, and a special salute to Patrick Martin. 43 years in Chesapeake Fire. Holds a special place in all of our hearts here in the 757. I told you earlier that my fire helmet you saw a little bit earlier is from my father-in-law, Frankie Hasty. He has served for a long time in the Carsville Volunteer Fire Department just down the road in Isle of Wight County. He's here tonight. Hopefully we'll get a chance to get him to meet a few of our own real-life firefighters and Coach Perez and Matt Wolf. But a salute to everybody who goes out there and makes a sacrifice for our community. He was walked up by Liam Spence. The Aussie has seen a little bit of a resurrection, not resurrection, but a little bit of a reconstruction of his confidence over the last couple of games. Had 2 hits yesterday, a couple of trick plays in left field. He really seems to be finding his footing. Puts that one over to second base. Dustin Baber into the dirt, and Jason Swan makes a tremendous play to dig it out. Dustin Baber making the tricky play as always. And there are 2 away here against the Firefighters. Now the man who is making dreams come true this year, Stephen Cullen, steps on in. Had a couple over the monster when we were up in Boston during batting practice that really seemed to jolt him alive a little bit. Now he tries to see if he can get his first home run of the year when it counts. At this point, the Firefighters would like any sort of base running help just to get things going. But Cullen digs that one into the dirt. Bloomer through the legs again. And Jason Swan makes it a trio of trick plays in the inning. For the Party Animals, another quick one. For the Animals, it's still 1-0, and it's time to find out if anybody has what it takes to join the calendar crew.
Are we having fun? That's what I love to hear. So once again, we represent the calendar crew, but as you can see, we only have 5 months represented here. And as a matter of fact, we don't have July. So we're in here in Norfolk, Virginia. We're recruiting, and we have an audition for who is going to be our Mr. July. So we have 3 strapping, eligible men. What do you guys think? We're going to have a good old-fashioned pose down. What do you think, Norfolk? All right, here we go. Our first contestant. What is your name, sir?
Jansen.
All right, Jansen, show us what you got, man. Little side tricep, in and out. Okay. He's been watching some bodybuilding videos. Okay, awesome. Up next, who do we have here?
David.
David, good sir. Let's see what you got. Okay, showing the goods. Very good, David. And last but not least, what is your name, good sir?
Tim.
Tim has got stiff competition. Let's see what you got. Tim, don't do it to him. Look at that. Wow, give it up for Tim. All right, fans, you guys are going to be the judge of who's Mr. July. Is it Jansen? Is it David? Or Norfolk, Virginia? Is it Tim? I think we found our winner. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mr. July, Tim.
Well, that dude made sure to take off his shirt to have himself a moment. What could be better and more banana ball fitting than that? Norfolk's got itself another member of the calendar crew, and the Firefighters have an opportunity just to get out of get out of the third. Still down just 1-0 as Neil Lang goes in for his 3rd inning of work on the bump. Party Animals' bats have really awakened over the last couple of innings, even stretching all the way back to last night. They scored in 4 straight frames. Tonight they score in the first, and Reese Hampton, who started the game off with a hit, will come on back up and see if he can do it again. Tell you what, Joe Lytle's here. I want to talk to Joe Lytle. Real quick, brother. You're on camera right now, so let's remember this. Oh, you're good. No, you're great. You've been doing the monologue for us here on the Firefighter headlining tour. Is that the most nervous you've ever been for anything?
Ever. I am so scared every time I do it. And this is the 5th time I've done it now, and I'm still scared.
But you've rocked
right off the bat, dive off the bat, full stretch, what a snag. Logan Lacey, you're incredible.
It's why we call him Showtime.
Yes, it is. Showtime Logan Lacey, the one and only.
Joe, I need to go send you back to entertaining these fans, but how much have you enjoyed this Firefighter headlining tour?
Man, headlining is unbelievable. The fans are crazy. Doing all the specialty things is just amazing. I love it. It's a blast.
Real quick, give me a mullet shake to send us off. Can you hear that?
Back to you.
Could you hear that? It's pretty darn good. That's the beauty of this fireside broadcast. As we get the moments like that with Joe Lytle and then Logan Lacey, who's just an animal over at third base, and not the party animal, but Noah Fisher with a beautiful bat flip, by the way, sends that one out to Noah Bridges. And he's aboard for the 2nd straight time. And now here is Jake Skoll. Brought in a run in his first at bat, then was caught in a pick-a-lick-a-lickle. And the former Bulldog had to get out of the way of the volunteer in Liam Spence. Jake, of course, our showman of the night as Neil Lang checks on over at first. By the way, he's the first party animal this season to make the Pong Cup shot. And at that point, you probably just knew an omen was good. Spence bounces it to Green, and he's safe at first, but the out at second from Noah Fisher. So Peanut makes sure to dig that thing out. Liam Spence hits the sprinkler system after he bounces one through, and you can see him really opening up on the trick play over the last couple of weeks, especially over the last couple of nights when he went a little down under between the legs on a catch in left field. But Jake Skoll a little too fast down the line. We saw Andy Cosgrove come in by jet ski in his first at bat. Now the Love Island alum trying to get Jake Skoll into scoring position or even bring him on home. Swings through. Jake will go on over to second as the ball gets away from Zachary Bridges. That'll be all the damage that happens as Bo dances for everybody here, shaking his tail. Cosgrove, he sent that one over to his own dugout. Mark Smith was quick to get out of the way. He's still lying on the ground, but he'll get up. Quick work here from Lang. The count 2-2 with 2 away and a runner on base number 2. Animals like to get another run in here to try to get 2 points on the board. Firefighters can get out with little damage as possible. Cosgrove, maybe off the end of the bat. Liam Spence through the legs, over to Cullen behind the back. A tricky way to end the frame, and now let's send it to Lexi Callahan with Bananas Foster.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens experiencing foster care without a permanent home. To raise awareness and support this community, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of Banana Bowl. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating those in the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight, we are celebrating the Woodward family. Right here in Virginia, there are around 5,500 children and teens experiencing foster care and only around 2,600 available foster homes. Susan and Kent heard about the need for more foster families in Virginia and decided to become a licensed foster family 17 years ago. Over the past 17 years, they had 3 into their family. Fans, please help us celebrate the Woodward family for making a difference in the foster care community. 'Cause I'm gonna stand by you.
A salute to all the rock stars who continue to make our communities just a little bit more loving in the foster family community. The Woodward family has done such great work over so many years welcoming great kids into their homes. If you'd like to support what we're doing at Bananas Foster, just text Firefighter over to 50155. You can help with families like the Woodward family, give kids around our country a feeling of love, support, and a home. Isaac Parra is, he's playing a trick on me right now. I've got a jacket all over my head. Oh no, this is heavy, I'm not gonna lie, but like we're doing this thing right here. I think we're testing my neck strength right now. Parra, since you're doing this to me real quick, are you having fun tonight?
Oh, we're having so much fun. 3rd game of the series here in Norfolk, Virginia. Just found out how to say that today, so.
You've been here for how long now?
3 days.
And you're just now finding out how to say Norfolk?
Yes, my good friend Sal Trimbo, who is from the 757, taught me well, so thank you, Sal.
Yes, you know how the best way to say Norfolk?
No.
Just say 757.
757, baby.
75. Can you take these jackets off me?
Yeah, I thought you were cold, sorry.
Yeah, it was a little chilly.
Yeah.
But now my neck is really hurting.
Yeah.
Oh, whew. Okay. That was fun, but that hurts. That's the kind of guy Isaac Parra is, by the way. New dad, playing tricks. I know he sends his kids every now and then a few prank videos. Love having Parra around here. As we say hello to Peanut Caden Green. He's a trickster over at shortstop, but do not let the fielding be the thing that blinds you. He's got a ton of pop to his bat. A couple of home runs here since we started the Firefighter headlining tour. Had one in the first win of the season for the Fighters in Richmond, Virginia, then had a blast, and I do mean a blast, over the Monster at Fenway. Product out of Auburn University. Sends one over to Sal Jacobo. The guy who gets him over at shortstop throws over. Jason Swan makes the tag, and Green couldn't even touch the base. Swan comes on over. I think Caden for a second might have thought about arguing that he got into the line. But no harm, no foul. As Noah Bridges comes on up to the plate. If you've seen the Firefighter headlining tour, you know two things. Number one, Noah's a character. He gets on the mic pregame, and he also finds a way to become effective. Salem game 2, his best game maybe in his banana ball career. 4 trick plays and a home run to win the whole darn thing over the center field wall, 2-run blast. Trying to recreate a moment like that. He sends one into the Elizabeth River, and this is a 1-1 game. They're just swinging and missing on one into the dirt as Potts continues to put quite a start here in game 3 of a triple header in Norfolk. Noah coming off the broken leg last season. Truly found his footing in Salem, and he puts that one into right field. We'll get on over to Jake Skull. And the youngest of the Bridges brothers is on the base pads. Taps it on up with Jason Swan, and now it's time to say hello to his older brother by 1 year on the dot. That's Zachary Bridges. He does like to go by his full name, Zachary. He sends one skying up towards left center field. Reese Hampton behind the back makes the play, and Noah will meet his brother at first base just to make sure he tags back up. So 2 down, and here comes Mason Maxwell, who is still getting some sugar out of his ear from his entrance on Thursday night. Put a little pour some sugar on me to Def Leppard. It clumped up a little bit more than he would like. He said he was still getting it out of his hair and out of his fingernails and everything, even as soon as last night. But he'd really like to find something here. It's been a couple of games since he's had a multi-hit contest, and he would like to find one here in Norfolk, but he skies this one down the left field lines going into the stands. Now there's a woman who is screaming, "Hello, I want that ball." We'll see if she gets it. That one, well, instead it's going into the second deck. There's a young girl trying to get the foul ball, but I'm not sure they could have angled that one enough over the foul netting. So Dalton Ponce will pitch on. 0-2 the count. Noah Bridges takes off as that one fouled to the screen. Maxwell popped up at drifting into the stands. Oh, and a Firefighter fan had his moment, and he dropped it. Maxwell finding a way to stay alive. Noah Bridges is a threat to steal over here at first base. Maxwell would like to send him a little further than just a second. Trick plays right now has been incredibly effective. As Maxwell swings through and misses, and the side is retired. So the Firefighters will strand a runner, and Noah Bridges at second base. And now Christian Dearman is coming on out to pitch. And Mr. Dearman, I got a challenge for you. We got to do the quickest interview of all time. So here you go. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Favorite color?
Green.
Favorite movie?
Step Brothers.
Favorite song?
3 Little Birds.
I've never seen that movie. What's your favorite stadium you played in so far?
Probably Cooperstown.
Cooperstown. That's unbelievable. Favorite Firefighter headlining moment?
Favorite Firefighter headline moment is having Chief get interviewed with me.
Chief getting interviewed with you is unbelievable. Last thing, what pitch do you like to throw?
The slippery lizard.
I thought it would be some heat, but you go do your thing at the slippery lizard. Thanks, Christian Dearman. So let's say hello to one of the longer tenured banana ball pitchers, and that would be the electric man himself, Christian Dearman. He's been with the Firefighters for a while. Started, of course, on the original World Tour, but before that was part of the CPL days. Coming into this one, his 7th appearance, hoping to get to 5th inning of work. The Colin Dearman Electric, he's got a fire helmet over here in the dugout that says just that. As people are jumping in sacks right now on the field. Party Animal clad fans, unfortunately, have won that one. But as long as they don't win the inning, that would be music to Christian Dearman's ears.
Now pitching for the Firefighters, number 1, Christian Dearman.
We saw Christian last time in Salem, had an Avengers-themed entrance. Instead of the God of Thunder, he was the God of Electricity at Salem Memorial Ballpark. He'll go up against Bryson Bloomer, the man who had the Grand Slam and showdowns last night. Gets a crack at going for the leadoff pitch as Dearman just kicked one to himself. And watch out for the slippery lizard. Bloomer swings and sending it back to the screen. And last night, if you were with us, you saw a fan who was unbelievable in trying to get people party rocking, dancing in the backstop. As Bloomer, I believe, got hit there, so he'll take his place over at first base. I think he's all right. So Dearman puts one aboard. And here comes Tanner Thomas. Started off the second inning of work with a base knock, trying to make it 2 here. He swings through that one. Tanner, the Virginia Tech alum. That's a screamer into foul territory. And nobody will catch up to it. Hello, Austin Temple. Oh, you don't have to duck unless you want to be on camera. Hey, you know what? Let's talk.
How are we?
Hold on a second. There's maybe a fan caught foul ball on effect here. It's over near where my niece is sitting, by the way. Got to make sure we protect Jacqueline. Hello, Austin Temple. How you doing, brother?
Fantastic. How are you?
How has this Firefighter headlining tour been for you?
This is awesome. Absolutely amazing. You know, these fans come out here. They bring the energy. We try to give the energy back. Wow. What
Stephen Cullen, goodness gracious, over to Green. There won't be a double play. But Stephen Cullen, is there much better of a first baseman to have when you're on the mound?
I mean, he just has magical hands over there. Sometimes, like, I don't even see the ball, and he's already caught it and got the out. I don't even know how he does it.
He's unbelievable. Can go through the legs, can make a quick play like that. What's been your favorite part about being in the spotlight here when we go to these different cities across the Commonwealth?
Just, you know, being our show. You know, as a visiting team.
Oh, hold on. Pickle. Tanner trying to distract Stephen Cullen. He did for a moment. Over to Peanut, and Tanner surrenders himself to Caden Green. And so there are no runners aboard. Well, that was fun.
Absolutely. What were we saying? Oh, yeah. So our being our headline, we're the home team. So I think it's a little bit easier to win ball games like that. Kind of takes a little pressure off the pitchers, I feel like. If we can put up a 0, it gives our hitters a good chance to, you know, walk off the inning, get us that point we need, you know, to win the game. So
you wore a wig on Thursday comparing yourself to the Heat Miser. Is that something we're going to see going forward, you just melting snow everywhere you go?
You know, everyone thinks that was a wig. That was actually my hair. It took me about 3 hours to do it like that. You know, I just combed it back today. You had to control it a little bit. maybe in the future I'll put it back out again.
I mean, you've been doing tricks all week, and you're stealing South Trimble's gimmick here. You did that with your hair. Then he found a way to like turn his head or his hand upside down without actually ever like turning it over. Like this is incredible. Like look at this.
We start here. We go up, left, out, up, left, out, and look at that. It's turned.
Some sorcery. That's unbelievable. As Jason Swan on a ball four sprint, going all the way over to third base. Remember, all 7 defenders got to touch the ball before he can be stopped or tagged out, and he gets all the way over to third base. Austin, we'll let you go, brother. Hey, let's bring some heat.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Austin Temple. He's the man. Sorcery, by the way, because you can also do that. You can also turn over your hand without ever actually moving your wrist. It's unbelievable. So Jason Swan now over at third thanks to the ball four sprint. But that goes right back to Christian Dearman. He's going to race Dustin Baber, and instead Dearman slams the glove down and gets out of the inning with no damage done. He needed that, and now we say, hey, baby.
Your feet, everyone here on your feet for a banana ball tradition. It's time for a little hey, baby. Let's get those hands clapping, everybody. All right, we need to get those hands waving. Here we go. All right, we're going to do some shuffle steps. Here we go. All right, let's get those hands back in the air. All right, one more time. Give yourselves a round of applause, Norfolk.
If anybody tells you, if anybody tells you that dancing to Hey Baby does not get you out of breath, I don't know what will. So, we now say hello to Sean Fluke, a former construction worker. At the Buccaneers Stadium. And now, Dalton Cornett needs to do a little something for us. Well, the Karate Kid himself, Dalton Cornett, coming up to the plate. Thanks to Drew Yanesta for being his Mr. Miyagi. I want to tell you a little more about Sean Fluke here. Embracing truly the villain side of Banana Ball. Used to work as an elevator repairman at the Buck Stadium in Tampa, and then got to pitch there in March. This is a tremendous story of dreams coming true. Having some fun. Let's see if this mic, yes, our mic is working now. I apologize if I was talking into the abyss there. I think I wasn't. I think we were on the air. And now Logan Lacey up to the plate. A little chaos conforming, and we might have a little more chaos here in the stands, but that one ultimately going foul and going to the concrete. Logan Lacey has had a tremendous play over at third base. Diving on out, they call him Showtime for a reason. He can continue to do that, but he'll get out to his third base native, but not before Dalton Cornett gets out at second, and then the tag applied to South Trimble, and so Logan Lacey, the lone runner at first base. And while we're here, by the way, as Dakota McFadden takes his swings, we're here with, well, the songbird of our generation with Banana Ball. He's written words into lyrics as D-Mac to center field. That'll get down for a base knock, and Logan Lacey comes aboard. Boys, I think, let me see if I can do this right. We're having fun. We play banana ball. You know what's going on tonight. Tonight, we having fun. We play banana ball. You know what's going on tonight. These guys wrote that song, by the way, on accident. How did that come about, Javon?
All right, so me and Ron, boom, we're roommates, right? So it was a travel day. It's about like 12 in the morning. We leaving at 4, so we're like, bro, let's waste some time. So we watched the BET Awards. I'm like, we might not make a song as good as them, but let's try to make a song. So no, we listen to Snoop Dogg. We like, hold up, that might be a little inspiration.
And by the way, if you come to our Banana Ball games, these guys are now doing this in our post-game plaza. Yeah. Is that one sit down to Jake Skoll? Hold on a minute. Logan Lacey held up at third, but Liam Spence is aboard, and the bases are juiced with 2 away. Ron Franklin, who is the better lyricist of the two of you?
I think we got our different positives in the rap. So I say both of us.
Okay, well that wasn't fun. Pick a team.
I'm gonna say me.
Okay. See, I knew he was going to go there. I just wanted to see if we could start something here. Are we thinking recording albums now? Are we thinking a record deal, world tour with this? Hold on a minute. That might be the inning winner. It will be. You boys got to go celebrate. Javon, you stay with me for a moment because you got to go pitch. We're scaling the ladder. I want to go run with them. Javon, let's go. Yeah! We're at the ladder. Woo! How do these guys do this all the time? Logan Lacey's up there, folks. Woo! I'm out of breath. Javon, that was awesome. Now let's talk as we go to the mound. How much fun has this World Tour been for the Banana Ball World Tour, but specifically Firefighter headlining tour? I need a breath.
Yeah, I'm having a great time. I'm not gonna lie. You know, the Firefighters, we have a whole different brand than everybody else, so it's a different show coming to our games versus Bananas Party Animals Tailgaters games.
You've been able to do a lot of different things here. We talked about the song, but you've been able to get up in front of fans and do things you probably didn't think you would do on a diamond. How much fun has that part of it been?
Man, people don't realize how much fun we have. I know y'all have a lot of fun in the crowd, but we have even more fun on the field.
Let's go ahead and run on over here. Stephen Cullen is about to light one of us on fire with a throw over to third base. Now, you just got some momentum. You got a run and a point on the board. How do we protect it here in the 5th inning?
My job, I need to come here, throw strikes, get ahead, and get the hitters out.
Let's see if we can do that, folks. The Banana Baller doing his thing. I got to find Ron Franklin. We were just having a great conversation. There he is. Okay, the Ron and Javon show will continue, just with Ron over here. So like we were saying, world tour records, record deals, albums, awards. Are we thinking that with the Banana Ball song?
Not really, man. We're just going day by day. If we come up with something, it's going to happen. But we're just having fun right now, man.
Look out for the music video, by the way, because I know Javon has been like really trying to get that thing through.
We've been trying to find somebody to record it for us. It might happen today. So if you out there in the plaza today, y'all might be in the music video.
By the way, this dude is so multifaceted. That's not real. This dude is so multifaceted. He's playing Banana Ball, he's coming up with songs, and you're a master's student right now, correct? In construction management?
I am. I have 3 classes left, so I'm trying to finish that out. But yeah, I'm doing construction management at Eastern Kentucky.
What are we trying to build?
I have no clue, man. It's just something that caught my attention. My dad he works construction too, so I don't know. He inspires me.
We're trying to build a lead right now is what we're trying to build.
Yeah, of course, always.
Right. What has been the biggest thing that's been maybe the hardest adjustment to make with Banana Ball, and what's been the most fun part about coming on over here?
The biggest thing, like adjustment-wise, I would say the speed of the game. It's very fast pace. I've been kind of trying to adjust to everything right now, but it's getting there. And the best thing about Banana Ball is the fans, man. We always fans first. We always want to show love to the fans and have fun.
All right, now, you and Javon Ray have been rooming together throughout this tour. You've been filming songs and writing down lyrics and all this kind of stuff. What's he like as a pitcher?
He's a dog, man. He's going to bring it every time he gets on the mound. He has that dog mentality, and he's about to show it right now.
What kinds of things do you say to motivate a guy like that? Well, hold on. Vava gets by Logan Lacey and Caden Green, and he goes over to South Trimble. So maybe not the way we wanted to start out, but what do you say to a guy like Javon Ray to keep him motivated, or is he just a self-motivator?
Nah, he asks me sometimes, like, what does it look like on the mound, and I'll tell him, like, you need to get ahead in the count. That's when you best. That's when you're at your best. He's just a competitor, and we talk about how we could improve our game every day, and it's been helping lately.
Sal Jacobo up to the plate. Matt Wolf giving it chase. The rodeo clown just hauls that thing in. Going back to first, it's Stephen Cullen. Making sure that one didn't get back to Zachary Bridges at catcher, and Mark Smith. How scary is that when you see a yellow streak of lightning coming at you as a runner?
Scary. Scary. I ain't gonna lie.
That's the thing I'm most scared about right now. I've been hiding behind most of you guys trying to make sure that if a foul ball comes my way, I'm not going to get hit. Who has the biggest personality on this team for people who have yet to see the Firefighters? Who's the guy that every time he walks in a room, you just know he's there?
That's a good question, man.
I am a journalist after all.
Who has the biggest presence? I'll say Marshall.
Marshall Schill.
Marshall or Webb. The way Webb walks is just, like, his presence is just crazy.
It's the mustache, isn't it?
Yeah, it gotta be. Both of them. They both have a mustache.
I asked earlier at Fenway, and I think we got one answer, so I'll see if you have the same answer. Who has the best mustache on the team?
The best mustache? I'm gonna have to go with Marshall for sure.
Everyone on the team has said Marshall is Reese Hampton. Sends a lightning bolt out to South Trimble, who's going to try to make the play at second. He'll hold up Hampton at first. Mark Smith getting on over to third. What is it about Marshall's mustache that just makes it so incredible?
Like the curl, like when he whacks it, it's just like the curls are like perfect.
There's like a technique that he does.
Yeah. When he like put the wax on his mustache, it just curls it like that. It's just crazy.
I'm incredibly jealous of it because like I'm working on like my 4th week of not shaving, and this is all I got. Like it's a ghost.
Hey, it's all right, bro. I can't grow nothing like that.
You got something visible.
This all I got.
And you can hit 90 miles an hour.
It took me years to grow this, man, and this all I got.
Yeah, but you can still see it, and you can hit a ball like over the fence.
True.
Like you'd have like every combination.
Something like that. You don't got to hype me up that much now.
Of course I do. You're Ron Franklin. The first time I talked to you, said you're him. Ball gets away from Stephen Cullen. Mark Smith is going to slide on in and score. Cullen will make sure that Reese Hampton doesn't get on over to second. As we thank Ron Franklin for stopping by. On his back plate, by the way, is Big Motion, and we're doing some partying again. So for the second time tonight, the Party Animals have put a run on the board, a little more low scoring in this one than we've had the last couple of evenings, as this one looks like it'll stay, no, it'll go foul. And none of the fans were ready to make their moment count. We thank Ron Franklin and Javon Ray. We'll perhaps maybe get them back here in a little bit to talk about what future recordings they might be having. Of course, in the hometown, Virginia Beach, of the famous rap duo Clips, Pusha T and Malice, we might be having the next great musical duo with us between Javon and Ron. Noah Fisher swinging, missing. And that will put him back in the seats as Javon Ray records his first strikeout on the night. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening out there in the virtual firehouse. If you're just joining us, it's a 1-1 game here. The Party Animals opening up and looking like they might run away with this, putting on as many as 5 base runners in the frame, but ultimately only getting 1 run across. And then the Firefighters responding with a 2-out little rally in the bottom of the 4th. One game here. Zachary Bridges tries to frame that one inside. It's 3 balls, no strikes, and with a runner on second, a ball 4 sprint could be in danger territory here. Marshall Shield just winked at me. Well, that was adorable. Reese Hampton will race around as the ball 4 sprint goes the way of Jake Skull. Remember, all 7 defenders now have to touch that banana ball before the runner can be stopped. Hampton scores. It's a 2-0 frame here for the Animals, as Andy Cosgrove comes to the plate. We've got a tremendous crowd here in Hampton Roads for one final evening in the firehouse. We're making the hands clap here in Harbor Park. Cosgrove, it's a high shot. Logan Lacey in between the legs because Cosgrove slowed down, and that'll get a trick play out for the Firefighters and get him out of the frame with 2 innings, or 2 runs in the inning. And now, folks, we turn to the fans and we salute all the service members in our crowd tonight.
In honoring the men and women who serve this great nation, as we salute our hometown heroes of the night. We thank you for your commitment to our great country. To our police officers, to our nurses, to our EMS workers, to our dispatchers, to our school teachers, and to our firefighters, we thank you very much.
We salute all the servicemen and women here in our crowd. It's a personal moment for me. My mother-in-law is a school teacher. My father-in-law, of course, told you earlier, a long-time volunteer firefighter here in the 757. It's a wonderful moment for all the people who have made our communities a little better every day. So Sean Fluke out for his second inning of work here. As the chaos of banana ball was happening in the last frame, he comes in and gets up the first point of the game for the Firefighters. But Fluke's a guy who just embraces everything that is banana ball. Of course, he's a former construction worker at the Buccaneer Stadium down in Tampa. He got a chance to play there earlier this year, pitched there earlier this year, also worked as a in a pest control company. I tell you, the heat is really starting to affect me in more ways than one, as that one bounces over Bryson Bloomer. Caden Green makes the big turn at first. He'll stay at first. Well, it looked like it might be an out at the hot corner. Instead, turns into a shot for Peanut. And now Noah Bridges slides in. Liam Spence giving the big thumbs up here as the Firefighters need a pair of runs to negate a point here, or even take a lead if they can get a third run. Bridges visited a couple of naval bases earlier this week, getting out to see the great service members here in the 757, a very big home to Navy bases all across 757, particularly towards Virginia Beach. If you live here, of course, you've heard the fighter jets skying across the ocean front as Bridges goes down on 3 straight, and that's one away for Sean Fluke. From bridge to bridge, let's see if Zachary's got anything here to offer on up as a slight breeze comes on through here at Harbor Park. 4.5 done. Bridges has a home run on the year. Former UNC Wilmington player. He is a year and a day older than Noah, and of course they had maybe their big dream come true when they not only got to play at Fenway, but in the Sunday game, got a chance to do a Sweet Life of Zach and Cody entrance. Bridges was 1 swing and 1 out in his first plate appearance, trying to see if he can do something more as he sends that one back up to the press box. And that will land foul atop the roof of this joint. You hear the crowd yelling because a dude up there caught that off the bounce. It is a tremendous play, but it is not an out. Again, I cannot say this enough. You've got to catch it cleanly, and then Zach Bridges takes one off the elbow guard, and he's aboard at first base. Caden Green moves to second, and here comes Mason Maxwell, who does have pop to his bat. Of course, the first homer of the Firefighter season. If he can get one going to right field, man, this would be a huge spin of momentum for the Firefighters. Instead, he screens that one to the backstop. Maxwell sends it one down the first base line and will leak foul. And we play on. Again, 2 on here for the Firefighters. They need something to go right. If they can plate 2 on the board, it negates the point of the Firefighters, or excuse me, the Party Animals, and then really gets them in good spots. Zachary Bridges going by me saying I got on base. He sure did. And now he's replaced by Isaac Parra as the designated runner. Parra, of course, famous for putting 3 firefighter jackets on my already fire helmet clad head. Maxwell, that's a deep one. Skull giving a chase all the way back to the track. And that one's brought on in. Caden Green will get over to third, but man, everybody in the stadium thought that the Elizabeth River had its newest addition there in a banana ball. But now it is the hometown guy who's got the opportunity to extend the frame. He looks at one outside. South has done just about everything you could want here in his hometown. He scored a run. He's had a couple of really nice plays in left field. He's not had a fan caught foul ball yet. One thing he hasn't done is hit a home run this season. Boy, he would sure love to do that. If he could, it would win the Firefighters an inning as Isaac Parra will scoot on over to second. Is he in? No, he's not. He's out. And so that will make sure the Party Animals get a second point on the board. It's Isaac Parra called out at second trying to steal. We've done a lot of cool stuff here on the Firefighters Headliner Tour, and we've also welcomed in Drew Yanesta, a longtime banana baller. You've been here since the CPL days, Coach. Now you are a coach, and you're seeing the stadium get filled without the bananas here. What is this like to see what the Firefighters have done here on the Spotlight Tour?
Oh man, it's been fantastic to see how it's grown from when I was playing in the college league to what it's evolved to now. There was always a vision and a talk, and there's always murmurs, and to see it come out to what it is now is unbelievable.
When you first started in the CPL and Jesse Cole's talking to you about the vision for banana ball, could you have ever imagined it gets to the point where there are 4 teams and you're selling out stadiums in multiple places on the same night?
Man, back then you would have thought, man, this guy's kind of crazy, but that crazy man is one of the smartest guys I've ever been around, one of the most energetic, passionate people I've ever met about anything in life, and man, he is a person to look up to, and to see what he's built is absolutely incredible.
Now, you made your hay, of course, playing, and now you switched over to coaching. So what has this year been like for you now having a little more of a bird's eye view of this place?
Oh, it's fantastic. Coming from traditional baseball to banana ball, the pace is a lot faster. It's a lot faster than anything I've ever been involved in or coached. So adapting to that's been a challenge, but it's been awesome to see the energy that these people bring and what our guys go through every day. It's fantastic. They bring the energy and the juice every day.
Some of these guys you played with and are now coaching them. What's that dynamic like?
Oh, it's awesome. I'm very fortunate enough. I'm one of the young coaches, still have their respect, and they're great to be around. It's fantastic. I couldn't ask for a better group of guys.
You can keep between you and me. Who's the first guy you got after?
What's up?
Who's the first guy you got after? Had to get up there, you know what's a little bit because they weren't doing the right thing.
Wait, say that again?
I'm trying to keep this quiet, folks. Between we're doing a secret here. You don't have to lie to me. Who's the first player on the team you had to kind of get after as a coach because they weren't doing the right stuff?
I'm gonna be honest with you, nobody. We have a great group of human beings that show up to work every single day. I'm not even kidding. I would not lie to you about that.
All right, that's code for he's had to get after someone, I think.
No, never.
All right, I'll trust him at his word. Coach, you're the bomb. Thanks for doing this. Appreciate you. We'll see if we can get a point here on the board for the Firefighters and make it a 2-2 game as Bryson Bloomer comes up to the plate. Bloomer over to his third base mate, Logan Lacey, between the legs, and Cullen stretches on out to make the catch. Tanner Thomas coming in. Javon Ray on for a second inning of work, and it's off to a nice start. By the way, trick play so far, 7-6, takes a weird hop off the mound. Green between the legs, into the dirt, and Thomas makes the play. Cullen thought he might have beat it out. I don't see any challenges here on the field, so we will go ahead and play on through this one. That's a great job by Tender, getting on down to first. And now, it is Eagle versus Eagle. Jason Swan against Javon Ray as Thomas goes on over to second. The ball gets away in between the legs of Zachary Bridges. Swan, Ray, teammates at Georgia Southern for a couple of years. They didn't get a chance to face off when Ray was in the game on Thursday, but now they do. They've made a couple of social media videos together. Ray might have fooled him there. No, he did not. Swan checking. Able to get ball two. Swanee. Ray not really pitching to his former teammate. Knows he's powerful. Knows he can be aggressive and dangerous. But now he's going to have to give him something to hit. Or at least something in the strike zone. Hello, two kids behind home plate. As Bridges able to make sure that one is a strike. (3-1). That's into the dirt, and Ray walks his former teammate, and that likely will bring on home Reese Hampton. Excuse me, that's Tanner Thomas. It sure will. And the Party Animals have scored again. Oh my goodness, Jason Swan, because the defense wasn't good enough there, is going to come all the way home. It's a ball four, spread four. All the way home, races Swanee. 2 RBI. Ball four sprint. We don't see that very often. And now Dustin Baber can bring in the momentum even more with a beer chug. The Leprechaun makes his move. He stops just a little more than 3.5 seconds. I have a time, by the way, 3.67 is what he just put up, so maybe not his quickest, but it's quicker than your average Leprechaun. Javon Ray looked like he had something going after a quick start with an out on his first batter. Instead, a couple of runs have come across the score, and the Party Animals have their proverbial foot on the neck of this one. It's a 2-1 game. Firefighters tied things up in the bottom of the fourth, then immediately gave it back up in the top half of the fifth as this one goes into the stands, and a fan won't be able to catch that one cleanly. Nobody on here for the Party Animals after the ball four sprint goes for 4 bases for Jason Swan. Again, that's such a rarity to see that in banana ball these days. Lacey between the legs. Baber giving it a little bit of a headache, but the sprinkler system breaking out. That's 2 away. Lacey might have had a little bit of trouble getting that back behind that right knee, and now Vava's coming up. He was already in his catching gear. Had to go back out to the dugout. Wasn't prepared. Or maybe a little too over-prepared. Vava over to left field. That gets over Dalton Cornett's head, and he's on his horse all the way over to second. And right now the Firefighters just cannot seem to buy any sort of luck. Dalton Cornett couldn't get a good read on it. That goes over his head. And Mike Vivacis is over to second. For a guy who's hitting 191 in just 9 plate appearances coming into this one, he's had a really nice one here on a Norfolk Saturday night. Now can Sal Jacobo bring home Mark Smith, who has come on in as the designated runner. That one's a little high. Sal Jacobo and Javon Ray exchanging some helpful little trash talk. Good move there on the curve. Ray just needs one pitch to go his way. Maybe Jacobo will get some help from the fans. And they won't. That one got out of the park. Jacobo by Green. Vava. That double looks like it's going to be for good as Mark Smith comes on home to score. It's a 3-0 inning as Zachary Bridges couldn't place the tag down. Jacobo's over to first with an RBI single, and Brett Helton giving a hug and help for Mark Smith. As the inning's starting to get away for the Firefighters, it's 3-0 before they've even had a chance to put a bat in hand. Hampton gotten a little bit too aggressive on that one, and he'll swing away and miss. Slim Shady just threw an elbow guard at me. I'm not sure what that was all about. High into the sky. Cornett, Lacey chasing. Cornett couldn't get to it. Out the reach of his glove. Throws home. Bridges won't be able to place the tag. And there's nobody at third to cover. And Reese Hampton is going to come all the way home. Nobody was covering third. Hampton was going. Caden Green was hot on his tail, but the throw away from Peanut got into left field. And the Party Animals have put up a 5 spot in this one. This is the danger of banana ball. If it gets away from you a little bit, it can turn real quick. the base is clear as Reese Hampton with lightning speed races all the way home on the mistake from Zachary Bridges. Noah Fisher trying to extend the heartbreak here. But Ray throws it into the dirt. That could have been a steal of first base, but it will not be. It's Raining Men is playing here at Harbor Park, but I tell you what, right now, it's raining runs for the Party Animals. And it's a full count for Noah Fisher, the inning that just will not end for Javon Ray. And it finally comes to a close as Noah Fisher swings and misses. And now we officially have a world's fastest inning. That top half went 8.5 minutes, well over. And so now we are moving and grooving here at Harbor Park. Everybody's got to go quick, fast, in a hurry. Jake Lialios is going to have to get warmed up really fast here to get the world fastest going. And we might not want to have a repeat of what happened last night where we only went 8 innings and then had to go into showdowns. But Jake Lialios out of Tucson, Arizona, make his first appearance of the 3 spot. 25th appearance so far this season, 5 minutes pitched per inning on the mound at 18 1/3 innings of work. Usually when the Party Animals are doing their thing on their headlining tour, he's the one that delivers the opening monologue as South Trumbull pops it into the stands. And his hometown crowd almost came away with it. There's a lady in a red shirt who had it in her hands and it dropped. Lialios has played in 35 games across his collegiate career as South Trumbull continues to send one to the backstop. Might have a fan back there that asked for a ball earlier today. Lialios is such a personality during the Party Animal shows. Gets on the crowd mic, gets the fans involved. Can we get the fan involved here? No, we cannot. As a Firefighter fan is trying to get the Firefighters out of this. What are we doing? In the 6th frame, it's a 5-0 score so far here in the inning. A 2-1 lead for the Party Animals via points. And it's a full count for Trimble. Chops at that one, gives it over to Coach Pye, and he stays alive. Trimble lightly gets that one over to Sal Jacobo. Goes on over. Jason Swan came off the back for a moment, but gets on just in time to get the out. And Trimble will have to take a seat as Dalton Cornett comes on in. Cornett going over to left field. Last half inning. Again, we are in a world's fastest inning here at Harbor Park. Let's get a little 6-2-2 in here. Shake that thing as Dalton Cornett to right field. Jake Skull tracking, and he gets it at the warning track. Everybody at Harbor Park thought that was a goner, and that's now 2 innings in a row where the Firefighters looked like they had one going into the water, and instead it just goes into the waiting glove of the X-Man, Jake Skull. So now Logan Lacey up. Showtime. He's had a couple of nice plays in the field. Really like to get something going at the plate here. Also, fans, looks like we're going to have a world's fastest in the 7th inning as well. So we'll be moving on through here. Lacey's had to get out of the way of a couple here. That went into the dirt. Lacey thought about stealing it. Might have come off the backstop a little too aggressively, and so Lacey not getting the jump on it he liked, and he will stay there. Count has worked back up 3-2. Wherever you're joining us here at our virtual firehouse, we thank you so much for tuning in throughout our Commonwealth Tour. Keep saying World Tour. Lacey puts a charge into that one. Reese Hampton will track back, get it. And that will put an end to the inning. And yes, we are going into a world's fastest inning here. And so we talk about a tremendous Commonwealth Tour here in Virginia. It's been unbelievable being able to be the spotlight team and the first full year of existence for this squad. Now, of course, played 19 games last year. This year going a heck of a lot longer, but we've had some unbelievable moments this year. From going to Richmond and showing our first shows off for the fans at the Diamond, team getting their first win of the year in Game 2 in the capital city of the Commonwealth, to going to Salem, experiencing showdowns for the first time with the Firefighters, and Noah Bridges getting a chance to make a moment that will last in Firefighter history and banana ball lore with a walk-off home run. And then tonight, selling out 12,000 fans here 3 nights in a row at Harbor Park. You can hear them. That's how meaningful banana ball is here, folks. Firefighters looking to have a heck of a lot more next year when we hit the headlining tour. We hope to see you out there. We still got a few more games to play this year as Jake Skoll popped on up. Caden Green can't find it. Logan Lacey is able to. Man, Caden for a second had to take a sigh of relief as Logan Lacey does a little dance. I'm not sure if they weren't just messing around a little bit there. But either way, they are able to get the out. Here is Andy Cosgrove. Cosgrove with a 3-1. Sends a shot off of Nolan Daniel. That's going to get all the way to the fence in center field. Cosgrove speeding on through as Ron Franklin gets it in. Peanut to Logan Lacey. He got him! What a throw from Ron Franklin, and an even better relay from Caden Green. Lacey throws on the tag, and Andy Cosgrove might have been out, but we've got a fan challenge here.
What happened to not being biased?
I don't know, Joe Lytle. Let's go find out. We're looking at it on the video board. That's much tighter. This is a good angle here. Now you don't see his foot there. There's the tag. And we see it a little bit better here. Because I'm not in the booth, might be relying a little bit more on our scorer, Riley Turner, to make the play here. I mean, that is as tight as they get.
Field is overturned.
Wow.
The runner is safe.
I got every firefighter looking at me. I didn't make the call. I got Liam Spitz coming after me. So the call coming from the top, overturning the call. And so Cosgrove is safe at third. And the Firefighters have got to work out of more damage here. Nolan Daniel having to work by an ever-dangerous Bryson Bloomer. Let's tell you a little bit about the guy they call No-No, as that one is screaming out to Ron Franklin. That'll bring in a run as Bloomer is going to stop at second as Franklin sends it on in before he can get over to third. Man, a game to forget here for the Firefighters continuing on. We're in the middle of the world's fastest inning here. No-No is an original CPLer. Started with the Bananas in 2023, now in his second year. Fighting fires with us. He's 1-4 and comes to points earned versus lost, and right now he's got to work out of some big trouble. I love that, by the way. I did not make the call. I said it was a little bit tight, and I got Liam Spence on my butt telling me, what are you doing? You can't win. You just can't win. It was such a tight call, and it was a great play from Ron Franklin, but even better job by Andy Cosgrove to just get slid down in time as that one into the night skies and out of here. It is the man they call Tender Thomas. Thomas into the netting. Is there anything that they need me to say? Thomas, that's a hot one over to Stephen Cullen. Through the legs, behind the back, runs it on over himself to first. So, 2 down. And now Swanee is up to bat. The last time he was here, he got all the way around via a ball force sprint, 4 bases. Brought in a pair of runs. Norfolk getting the crowds going here. It's No-No. Gets one driven right back up the middle by Jason Swan, who flips an unbelievable bat. Bryson Bloomer comes on in to score. And the inning is worked up to 2-0. The ever-dangerous trickster Dustin Baber coming on in. Gets that one off the end of the bat over to Caden Green. Has a little trouble on the transfer through the legs, but is able to get it. And the side finally retired. So Firefighters got a little work to do here. And now here comes a very special moment here in our virtual firehouse. Is Ashton Lansdale, who is one of our newest signees in Banana Ball out of Ole Miss, is coming on to pitch. Ashton was part of the U.S. Women's National Baseball team, where one of her teammates is the person who's warming up right now, and that's Val Perez. So I told you our coach is going to become a player. Coach, how special is this? You and Ashton, teammates on the national team, now getting a chance to face each other here in Banana Ball.
Absolutely. Typically we like to be on the same team, but today calls for a special occasion. We got to face each other last year, and she got me to fly out to center, so I'm looking for some redemption.
All right, so what's our approach here then?
Oh, I'm looking heater, and I'm going to crush it as soon as I see that.
Well, let's see what you can do, Coach. Good luck up there.
Appreciate it.
Val Perez stepping on up to the plate as Ashton Lansdale comes in. We're throwing out T-shirts beforehand, making sure we get a few things going to the crowd on their way out of here in Norfolk. I want to tell you a little bit about Ashton here. once we get all our t-shirts thrown away. Listen to the ovation here for Ashton. Was just announced as a signing for the team on Thursday as we started playing here. Played for the Bananas on a 3-week contract last year. Then went on to Ole Miss softball, helped the Rebels get to a College World Series. Before that, had a couple of seasons at Florida International. And again, she was a teammate of Val Perez's on the U.S. Women's National Baseball team. And now she will go up against her teammate in a special moment that shows that banana ball is for all. The last cuts that Val Perez took inside the Ring of Fire was at Fenway Park in Boston. Now let's see if she can get a little revenge against her teammate turned rival here on the Animals. Ashton embracing everything the Banana Ball had to offer last year, but now she switches on over to the pink and black. She could play the villain role for Val Perez here. Perez with a patient eye, and right now it's 3-1, and Val could earn herself a trip here if she stays a little more patient. Lansdale the delivery, and it's a ball for sprint, and just what the doctor ordered for the Firefighters. Ball gets away from the Party Animals, but they'll collect it up just in time, so Perez will stop at first, and Val Perez does get the redemption she wanted from last year with the ball for sprint. Gets the greetings of everybody. And Ashton will turn the glove on over to Blake Benson for his first innings of work here in Norfolk. But listen to the ovation for Ashton. She's got a heck of a lot more banana ball moments coming her way. A tremendous addition to the organization and to the Party Animals. In fact, the first time I met her, by the way, they had to do some pictures with her, so they put her in Mark Smith's uniform, which is just incredible. Already joking around and having some fun. Benson hits the dirt, and Wolf swinging away. That's a strikeout, quick, fast, and in a hurry here. Again, we are in the world's fastest inning here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. We're going so quick, folks, I don't even know. Cullen looks at one high from Benson. Got Earth, Wind, and Fire playing on in here. Blake, of course, an Arkansas native. He found out he was on the team along with Sal Jacobo in their home state as Stephen Cullen. We'll put that one into right field. Jake Skull has a little trouble coming up with that. Isaac Parra stays at second. But there are two on here for the Firefighters in the bottom half of the frame. Can Peanut give him some momentum? The pop cannot be underestimated. Says even that's come as a little bit of a surprise to him. He's had a ground rule double RBI this week. Had a couple of home runs. By the way, got engaged while we were at Fenway. So he's just having a mammoth season. That's by Jacobo. Parra will stop as Reese Hampton was playing a little close up for comfort for Corey Pye. And so now the base is juiced. And Ron Franklin, who I was just talking to a couple of innings ago, now has his chances to get something going. What a key moment here for the Firefighters. Just one away. As Benson delivers, Ron couldn't hold that one up. That's a strike. You heard him earlier. He's a construction management master right now. Just got to get through a couple more hours of classes and he will have his degree. And is that caught? The first fan-caught foul ball of the evening goes against the Firefighters. And with the bases loaded, there are now 2 away. What a catch. But not for the Firefighters. They need every run they can get right now and every point they can get. We just heard the announcement here. That fan-caught foul ball means that we have now tied a Banana Ball World Tour record. And we still got a ton of games to go. We're going to shatter records this year on the World Tour. Bridges into left field. And no official will come away with it. The side retired. The Firefighters with their best chance to do a boatload of damage with the bases juiced. But they cannot get anything done with it. And the side is retired. And do you hear that? Folks, I think something's going on in the bullpen. A little thunder and lightning.
Speed. 10 hitters. I eat hitters for breakfast. Breakfast. Maybe we should have breakfast. Breakfast. Here we go for me. No, stay focused. Speed. Faster than fast. Quicker than quick. I am lightning.
Johnny Hummel was made for moments like that one, folks. Coming out to Sheryl Crow and Real Gone, the song that inspired him to become a gigantic Cars fan. He was the closer for the Kentucky Wildcats, his senior season of college baseball. Helped get him to a College World Series for the first time in school history, and you see it on the mound there. There's some Lightning McQueen cars. There's a remote control car. I haven't seen yet who else he brought with him. I'll be interested to find out if he's got Doc, if he's got Sally on the final night of the headliner. Does there get a little romance in the air? Coach Vava back on up. He's had a really nice night. It's the first time seeing a monitor here in a couple of innings, and it just, well, right now it does only look like Lightning McQueen back there. Remember, that's a remote control one, so if there's a strikeout, if there's an out, or if he gets out of the inning with no damage done, well, we might have a burnout or two. Vava had a double in his last appearance. That one to left center field. Ron Franklin chasing it down, skying out to get that one. Quickly one away here against the Party Animals. Right now, again, folks, if you're just joining us, scores 4-1. We were tied at 1 after 4. And then the Party Animals offense exploding, combined with a couple of crucial mistakes by the defense of the Firefighters. And over the last 3 innings, the Animals putting up 9 runs. We've had to go world's fastest on a couple of them. Jacobo into the stands. Norfolk, can you break the record? No, they can't. Jacobo's gotten on base a couple of different times as an RBI in this one. But he goes right to his shortstop mate, Caden Green, who just does this one straight up and down like 6 o'clock. No trick plays, no in between the legs. And Jacobo's got to go take a seat. Hello, Reese Lightning. I think Norfolk liked it. Honoring the legend, Ozzy Osbourne. I'm going a little crazy here in Norfolk. That's the loudest we might have heard this 757 crowd as that one goes foul just above my head. Bo's gonna run by and get that one as quick as he can. Hope he doesn't lose his hat. I worry about Bo every now and then with how quick he runs. Hampton. Stephen Cullen scoops that one up. Behind the back just for good measure. Side retired. No damage done against the Firefighters. Their first clean sheet in 4 innings. And we're going world fast again. As we'll switch on over here to Nate Tellier. So the world's fastest in effect again here in this half inning. So Joe Lytle for the first time is already coming up to the plate. We're not even getting a mullet shake from Mr. 911. This is interesting, folks. Hello, Marshall Schill. That's how quick we're going. We don't even get to shake the mullet here. Glad we did that on camera earlier. Bradford Webb's over there doing the mullet shake. Oh, he broke the bat. Over to Baber. Oh, it got through the Leprechaun's legs. And now Lytle on his horse. Can he get to second? Oh, you bet. Whoa, the Beaver. Let me see that thing real quick. We're doing some munching here. Chad, look at this real quick. This is the damage done by Joe Lytle. I mean, look at this. You could hurt someone with this. This is what we're supposed to protect people from as firefighters. I don't know if Joe keeps this or not, but this bat has done its job. It can rest easy as South Trimble is aboard with the single. Moves Lytle over to third, and the Firefighters can get a much-needed point here in the world's fastest frame. Tellier going up against Dalton Cornett. I don't know what to do with this broken bat. I'm just going to hold it for the time being. Maybe I can take it home as a souvenir. Maybe Joe will let me do that. Knowing Joe, will maybe try to super glue this bat together. He's a handyman. Standing around the guys is Cornett. That might be deep enough to do the job. Noah Fisher coming on over in left field. Lytle testing, and Lytle scoring. Oh, hold on. Hasn't done it yet. Now he does. Joe Lytle scores. The Firefighters get a much-earned point, and let's get a little hot in here. Sean Paul would be proud, folks. Joe Lytle has his bat fully back in, and let's sing here at Harbor Park.
We are so proud to represent firefighters all across this country. We want to invite you to sing along with us. Take out your flashlights as we sing, God Bless the USA.
To the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from the sea to San Francisco, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA. Well, this ride in every American heart, each time we sing, say.
Thank you. We love you, Firefighter Nation.
Always good to sing here in Banana Land, and now we are going to the final inning, and here are the rules. Every run you score here in this final frame counts as a point. So we've been playing 8 innings of wonderful banana ball where you have to score 1 point per. Now, however many runs you score counts to your point total. If we are tied after this inning is done, then we're going to showdowns. And look, there's a lot of stuff that could be happening right now. But the Firefighters not out of it yet. They've done the job enough. They've done the job enough to be able to keep it a 2-point game. Can they find a way to get 2 more points on the board? Ben Dunn is the one on the mound, and could there be much better of a pitcher for the Firefighters? Ron Franklin giving a chase, and Franklin will watch it go off the wall. Noah Fisher going to second, standing up, and the party animals, quick, fast, in a hurry, have put on some damage. Now, we saw Ben Dunn on night 1 go up against a couple of innings where a runner got to second base, but he was able to find a way out of the inning with no runs done. The party animals have not scored a point in either of the final frames here in Norfolk. Dunn now trying to find his way into that same result. He's one of the fastest, if not the fastest pitcher in all of banana ball. What a matchup here between Dunn and Jake Skoll. Skoll swinging, and it's a foul tip back to Bridges, so it goes down to strikeout for Ben Dunn the third. Now Cosgrove coming on up. I got fans chanting, "Take it off," behind me, I guess to Christian Dearman and the calendar crew, as Andy Cosgrove comes on in. Again, every moment in this last inning counts. Ben Dunn, one of the best guys to close things out here in banana ball. Doubt we'll see the handstand pitch he made himself famous for in Nationals Park, but for good reason. He just does not give up runs, folks. There's a reason why he pitched all 3 rounds of showdowns last night and pitched the first 2 rounds in Salem. Cosgrove into the air. Over into the fans, and that will stay foul. South Trimble has moved on over to right. By the way, we told you earlier that the fan caught foul ball record had been broken on the Banana Ball World Tour. That has not yet happened. So I apologize for once again telling you a fib. Zachary Bridges couldn't hold on to a foul tip. If he did, that would have been a second straight strikeout for Ben Dum. Cosgrove, high into the night sky. Franklin lining up underneath, and he makes the play. Noah Fisher won't go from second to third. And Ben Dunn could be very close to getting out of this one without any runs coming across. Bryson Bloomer's the one who had the game-winning hit last night in the 3rd round of showdowns. Brought in 4 runs on a banana ball grand slam. Logan Lacey took a weird hop. Can he get him? Yes, he can! And after an opening double, Ben Dum gets out of the frame. No damage done against the Banana Ball Speedster. And here we go, folks. This is a huge opportunity for the Firefighters. They got to get 2 points to tie. 3 points will win. Time's not going to be a factor here tonight. Let's talk to Ben Dum III real quick. First of all, Ben, congratulations on another scoreless inning here in Norfolk. You getting the damage right off the jump, and then you just come back poised and cool, calm, and collective. What's going through your mind up on the mound in that setting?
Yeah, they came up swinging the first at-bat. Noah put a good swing on that ball. But after that, it's just get ahead in the count. Once I got 2 strikes, make a nasty pitch there.
Do you think you work better when your back's up against the wall?
Yeah, I love it. I live for those situations.
This is unbelievable here now. A shot to make a banana ball moment here. How much will a win here, or just getting this thing back to showdowns, how much would this mean to this team?
Yeah, this place is bumping. I'm feeling a couple runs coming here. I think we're going to pull something out here.
They were clutch last night in the clutch situation. We'll see what happens here tonight. By the way, you've got a tremendous mustache. I got to ask, who's got the best mustache on the team?
I'm making a push for it, but Marshall Shield definitely has the best mustache. I've learned a lot from him.
Marshall can do the double curls. He's still working on single curls right now, but we got a competition going. Ben, appreciate you, big man. He just doesn't give up runs. He just does not give up runs. And now we watch with Bradford Webb. Oh, dude, you don't have to lean out of the way. Bradford, you can come on over here. Noah Bridges, I'm going to be with you guys here. This is the good stuff. Logan Lacey looks at one going low. Drew Gillespie. If there's a better pitcher in a closing situation than Ben Dum, you're looking at him right there. 18 saves on the season, was tremendous in showdowns last night. 26 strikeouts coming into this one. Bloomer, it got by him. Lacey on his horse, going to second. He's in, standing up at second base, and the tying run is going to come to the plate here in the 9th inning. Woo! Incredible here, Marshall Shield.
Absolutely electric. Lacey just starting us off like that. The fire engine is going, baby.
How does he do it?
How does he do it? He is Mr. Showtime. He doesn't have to do it. He is doing it.
All right, D-Mac up to the plate. Swings. Puts a charge into that one, but it's going over to Sal Jacobo. He'll make the play. That's just one away. So now Liam Spence, who has worked himself into a really nice weekend here in Norfolk, has a chance to bring home his friend in Logan Lacey. Just make sure you guys get me a line on Ponce. Lacey found that one back to the screen. The Aussie had a couple of really fun moments here this weekend. Between the legs catch, a couple of great plays at second base, but this is what he wants. Pressure situation. Firefighters with their backs up against the wall. Lacey turns, that's to Jacobo. He catches it, it's short. Lacey can't get back in time, and the banana ball game is over. It's a sweep for the Party Animals, who crash the final stop on the Firefighters headliner. A stretch of three straight innings with runs and points will do the job for the Party Animals, who take 3 straight here over the Firefighters in the final stop of the Flames headlining tour. Animals getting a huge response after some heartbreak in St. Louis. Hi, Dustin Baber. Dalton Ponce, I'm gonna need you to walk with me, sir. You're our showman of the night.
Wow.
3 scoreless innings on the bump.
Yep.
He got 7 trick plays induced. We're just walking arm in arm. This is the first time I've met this guy, by the way. Haven't been around the Party Animals yet. Dalton, we were just talking about this. How big was this weekend for you guys after the way St. Louis went?
For sure. I mean, like, you got to understand, like, we just got into an off, like, week. And, you know, going into St. Louis, we were definitely flat, not ready. We come here, we just handle business and stuff like that. And so it was really good to kind of get things going for us a little bit, get things back on track with hitting and pitching. Defense was incredible today for us, and we backed it up today.
2 straight games on Thursday and Friday where you guys really had to nip and tuck in the final frames and then in the showdowns. How important was it for you guys tonight to get off on the right foot like the way you guys did in the first frame?
Yeah, exactly. And just like, you know, we never wanted to slip away from us, and that's what we were kind of did in the last game too. And we got a little lucky, and we put the bat on the ball, and but it was good that we were kind of like, no, let's go ahead, let's finish this thing off, and that's what we did. It was cool to get a sweep here in Virginia.
Do you guys still like crashing parties? I mean, you've gone from the underdogs to now the team with the best record in banana ball. Do you still like crashing these things?
I love it, man. We have a little vengeance to us. We have a little, you know, we really want to achieve justice, you know, and so we always have a fire lit under us every single time that we go out there. And I mean, the team chemistry and within the dugout and stuff like that, it's been awesome. It's been really cool.
So what's the party look like tonight? You guys get a sweep, you go into a couple of weekends now with the tailgaters. What's the party look like tonight?
Yeah, it's looking good. Now let's see what Virginia's all about, huh?
The Commonwealth's very good to me. We'll see if the party's here in the 757. Dalton, awesome stuff on the mound.
Appreciate it.
I haven't met Drake Toll, by the way, so tell him I said hi.
Yeah, Toll, we miss you over here. Want to let you know that too.
I'm trying my best over here.
No,
guys.
you're doing great.
Dalton, appreciate your time, man. What an unbelievable game for Dalton Ponce. 3 scoreless innings. I'll let you go party, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Go get the confetti, brother.
Nice meeting you.
Hey, good to meet you as well. That's live TV right there. Folks, I know it's not the way we wanted it to end here in our virtual firehouse, but what an unbelievable last month we've had here for the Firefighters, getting the first opportunity to get in the headlining spotlight, to get the opportunity to be the home team. Even though it doesn't go the way we want to here, 3 straight nights where the games are decided by 1 point, a showdown, and then 2 points at the end. The Firefighters showing there's moxie, and even though they're one of the newest teams in banana ball, there's still potential there on the horizon, and they've got a couple more months to try to build off the Firefighter headlining tour against the Bananas across a couple of different Major League Baseball parks around this country. But again, you look at the Party Animals over there, they're not animals right now, folks. They're a machine. The way the offense continues to work, they get pitching performances like they did tonight from Dalton Ponce, and the way they close out from Drew Gillespie. Boy, the Animals are going to be awfully hard to stop here as we go towards championship time here in Banana Land. But we've had an unbelievable time. It's been an unbelievable pleasure being here with you on our Firefighter YouTube page. Want to remind you, Bananas and the Tailgaters are up in Philly tomorrow. Make sure to tune into them. And we'll be back in a Major League ballpark next week in Baltimore when we go back against the boys in the yellow. We would sure like to get a victory over the Yellow Bellies. We have not done that yet this season. Certainly would like to get one for Val Perez's group. But again, what an unbelievable week this has been. What an unbelievable time this has been on the Firefighters headlining tour. We're going to get back in the station, figure some things out. When we come back in 2026, this show is going to be on fire. Emerson Elmgren has been our executive producer. Chad Reese, our director. Our scorekeeper has been Riley Turner. I'm Zach Staten. It's been my pleasure to be your fireside chatter here over the last month. We'll see you again real soon. Everybody, I hope you stay safe, stay hydrated if you're in some hot spots. And until next time, folks, stay hot!